I'm Devon,
I'm Bonita.
and this is a recap of day 2 of the Whitehorse Blues Fusion workshop that took place on
April 21st and April 22nd.
2017. All right, so this is what we did in day 2. We first, actually, it's not even facing each other, we started with musicality, so solo work and musicality. And we talked about how to move from different parts of your body. So we looked at moving from your hips and moving through the space, leading with your hips, leading with your knees. So we talked about doing these little knee steps, leading with your feet, so reaching into the space, reaching with the feet, reaching with the chest, so chest and the back, moving into the space in different ways, from the shoulders. We talked about those chest and shoulders kind of being tugged on either side of your shirt, with our heads, rolling in different directions. It all kind of looks funny when we just do it here on our own, but finding that with the music. With our elbows, so leading with the elbows into the space, leading with the arms into the space. Remember, not leading like hitting with the elbows, but leading with the elbows.
Let's not demonstrate.
Leading with your hands, so just using different parts of your body to move through space and find music in different ways. And then we took that and we matched it with music, and we listened to different parts of the music, from listening to the different beats and rhythms, so being able to step on every beat, stepping on every second beat, step touching, moving with the lyrical, the melody, moving with the meaning of the song, finding different instruments and following those instruments, stepping and pausing, listening to like the strum of a guitar and going boom, boom, boom with the guitar, and then waiting for the guitar to come back. So lots of different ways you can find that. And we talked about polyrhythms, so we worked on following maybe one rhythm with the feet while a different rhythm is followed with your shoulders, or following the lyrics with your arms while following the rhythm with your feet. So that's a really cool way to find a dance and explore music in different ways, and knowing we could match as partners, we could communicate that rhythm to each other, or we could deliberately contrast or follow different parts of the music to create a more cohesive whole. Then we went back and revisited our high tone connection, but kind of exploring it a little bit more from the day before. So in open position, we looked at how it isn't just about creating these sort of foot groove things, or even about sidestepping. We want high tone to be, again, about high communication. And so we practiced that a little bit with a motion which is comes a little bit from tango, ocho, which means 8 or eights. So we worked on having the partner, so I could direct just using my arms. I could also direct using my own frame, so I'm turning myself. And then even stepping and moving backward. We talked about getting our partner to be so responsive, listen so strongly that we can pause in any moment here. And this is really imperative your partner collects. So Bonita's, even if she's letting her foot trail, she's actually carrying her weight completely on her left foot here, so that she's collecting and waiting to feel that next movement. So what
can reverse that and go backwards as well, just partway through the movement.
And this is all about having that high tone. And one of the things we talked about here too is that Bonita is not, I'm not pushing her through the space. She is doing her own movements, she feels, and then she gives her own energy to that when she's in the follow role. And we do this again in both roles so everybody understands. So I play follow, she plays follow, so we all understand how that works. Then we explored those same ideas from our closed position. So we can, of course, do this stuff that we did the other day, but we can also use this to play with other ways of moving. So we did, so we'll move here to do grapevines. So this is where we turn our partner, step and square. Okay, and keeping a really high level of communication all the way through this movement, so that we can stop and start and move in different ways together. So we want to find that level of sensitivity and connection with each other through this high tone frame. Then we went to low tone, so totally changing it up. So in low tone, we're way more relaxed. So we're long tethers, and hopefully we've got enough space we can kind of work this here. So we're going to start at the edge of our frame here. And so I would direct, instead, this is one of the ways we really explored, and this is how leading really works in all cases. The lead initiates, or invites a movement. The follow responds to it. The lead supports it, which could just mean following, or it could mean actually giving some structure. They then provide structure and end point. Okay, so we taught a few different ways of moving by. One of them is I pass by, so I turn my body, let my arm be behind me, then I bring her through, and then I just provide structure, which I sit back into. She finds that structure and sits back into it. So it's a low tone turn. It can be languid and slow, or it can even be done quick and light, but still be low tone. So that's still low tone because the arms stay low all the time. And we always go to the end of that time to really find that end point structure.
And for the follow to kind of sit into the end point.
Yeah.
To not, I'm at the end, to not lean back, but to sit into it.
Yeah, and a lead as well. And neither of us to bounce, suddenly come popping back in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so then we worked on doing the inside turn and outside turn with the same idea. So I'm turning away, then lifting the arm. Here's the inside turn. She's finding her way through that. It's low tone. Same thing for outside turn, lifting. So low tone on both of those turns. Then we had talked a little bit more about how the follow, what they're following, what the lead is signaling the pure version of the dance, meaning where we're not informing each other, changing the dance as we go, is the lead is giving speed, direction, weight. So speed is how quickly we're moving, direction is the line that the follow is being given, weight is the amount of heaviness of that, the feeling of that movement, and shape, which is the shape of the body, whether you're turning, whether you're straight on with your shoulders. So those are things that we're following. So we looked at how the lead can change the tone through that. So that's actually another component that we communicate, where I'm coming through low tone, and then as we come towards the end of it, I tone up here, so she feels that and matches me, and I can use that to create a frisbee turn, which is where I cast out. We also used it to create an inside turn that suddenly had tone and allowed us to do a double turn. And we did the same thing again. I'm low tone, and then I pick up, and this is the outside turn. It makes a much quicker, sharper turn. So that's tone shifting done by the lead. Then we looked at how the follow could actively follow and add these things, and the lead is always listening in their support role. And so the follow could add in all of those things. Pulse, so I could be doing this, and she might choose to give me a rhythm. And I can feel that rhythm as she communicates through her hand. I'm still leading, she's still following, but she's giving me that pulse. And how she can also change the weight. So maybe I'm leading through an inside turn. She suddenly makes herself a lot harder to move, not in a bad way, like in a really beautiful, oh yeah, milking that movement kind of way. And then we looked at how that toning could become even greater. We did this with a breakthrough turn. So the low tone breakthrough looks like that. And then we did the same thing where we used that breakthrough where she added tone, boom. And then she went into a plank, which I supported. And so we're here on the other side, and then we moved out of that plank in various ways. So that was our fundamentals there. Then we went back to closed, and we revisited this idea of leverage, and we used it to create a dip. As you can see from, maybe going this way, dip. Okay, and we even looked at a few variations. And so that's everything we did. A lot of stuff again on Devon. This is Bonita. Thanks for being our students.